When preparing for the winter, beekeepers must ponder that age-old question, to feed or not to feed? Feeding bees is a somewhat controversial topic in the field. With a natural beekeeping philosophy, you would not feed your bees at all. This would cause bees with weak genetics to die out over the winter. They would then be replaced by splitting stronger colonies that overwintered well the next year. That being said, extenuating environmental conditions may leave beekeepers with no choice but to feed. For instance, if a summer wildfire wipes out bee forage for the season, an otherwise strong colony would not be able to store enough honey to make it through the winter. When these circumstances arise, beekeepers who may not otherwise feed may do so to support the survival of their bees. If your bees are struggling and you decide to feed, you will need to do so before winter. This is because bees will not drink liquid feed when it is below 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So being proactive is important. In August, inspect the hive to see how much honey your bees have. In combination with padding their diet with late-blooming plants, you may want to feed sugar syrup. If you're still not sure about if you need to feed or not, be sure to check out our video about the do's and don'ts of honey harvesting. At this time of season, you will want to use a 2-to-1 sugar to water ratio. Using warm or hot water to dissolve the sugar may be necessary. You must use white granulated sugar, but not brown or raw sugar. Bees cannot properly digest dark sugars. Since nectar is naturally more acidic than simple sugar syrup, you may want to add some acidity to the solution with a crushed up vitamin C tab. There are many feeder types to choose from, and different hive designs require different feeders. We offer a double jar feeder, cedar entrance feeder, round hive top feeder, and gallon hive top feeder. In a Langstroth hive, place your inner cover over the topmost box the bees are occupying. Set the feeder over the hole in the inner cover and surround it with an empty box, followed by the outer cover. Alternatively, you can slide an entrance feeder into place. You can use any of our feeder designs for a 10-frame hive, though the gallon top feeder is too wide for use with an 8-frame hive. In a Warre hive, cut a flap in your separator canvas the size of your feeder. Put it back in place over the top bars and fold the flap back. Place the feeder inside the cutout and enclose the feeder with an empty hive box. Then replace the quilt box and roof. You can use a double jar feeder or a round hive top feeder. In a top bar hive, you will feed your bees in the empty cavity of the hive body. Prop the divider board up with sticks on the edges or drill cork-sized holes near the bottom to allow bees access to the other side. Place the feeder in the bottom of the empty cavity. Use our double jar feeder or entrance feeder that are designed to prop themselves up automatically for the bees to fit under. No matter what feeder design you choose, your decision to feed your bees in late summer could ultimately save the colony.